Now, Tim Tebow, I mean, you're such a nice, wonderful guy. I hate to put you on the spot like this because, my goodness, is calling for you to really, really take a strong position.
He can handle it.
I think you can handle it, though. Jim Harbaugh, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with what I've seen in Michigan. I'm getting to a point where if it continues on, this man is 9-9 in his last 18 games. That's not what he was hired for. If this man doesn't do something to turn this around at Michigan, I got to admit to you, I wouldn't mind seeing Michigan move in a different direction. To that, you say what?
I got to be honest. Last week, I was kind of shocked. I expected more from Michigan. I expected more from Shea Patterson. I expected more from their offense. And honestly, I thought it was kind of pathetic. I thought their effort was. I thought all of their recruiting, their talent, and that's the way you showed up against Notre Dame, who I also think is a little bit overrated. Like, you got to give me more than that. You've been there. You've recruited your guys. Now, this is your chance to make a statement, to show the type of coach you are, that you're worth all that money they gave you, that you're worth all of these trips to Paris and everywhere else. Right? I think it's cool you take trips, but the most important trips is when you go get a W, big guy. So you got to get that done.
I'm so proud right now.
I'm so
proud. I'm so proud right now, Tim Tebow. I'm so proud.
Tim,
go ahead, bro.
You mentioned the recruiting.
Oh, yes.
Tim, you mentioned Harbaugh's recruiting. Like that works, right? Like he's recruiting the players. What's the real issue is the vanilla offense. Is it time that they stop this experiment with the offensive, whatever they call it, and he just hands the sticks over and names an offensive coordinator, lets him call the plays?
Yeah, but I think it depends on who the offensive coordinator is. I agree with you, Max. I think you need to change something, but you need to find a guy that fits your system and also fits to their strengths. Listen, Shea Patterson doesn't need to be under center, turning around, doing play actions. He's athletic. He's got these intangibles that you can't coach, you can't teach. We saw it last year at Ole Miss, right? So put him in the shotgun, put him in a 2-minute, and let him do his thing. Play to the coach's strengths. We saw it last week at Florida with Felipe Franks. Finally, you had a coach play to his strengths. He had 5 passing touchdowns. It's amazing what coaching can do.
This is so touching.
No, I know.
Really
Wait,
is.
real quick, but I can't believe you didn't do the whole Alabama roll tide. Tim, I just got to ask you, left-handed quarterback, real quick, because we had all the drama, et cetera. How good is this kid, Tua? We know people are already mentioning Heisman. It's early, but you think he's the real deal?
I think he's really good with a chance to be great. One of the greatest to ever play college football. But I don't think it's necessarily going to show up in his stats because he's got 4 great running backs, 3 great receivers, a great defense. And by the way, they don't necessarily go up tempo, so you're not going to see the same stats that you're going to see from other teams. But I think just in watching him play, you're going to see greatness. And I think it's going to be really tough to beat Alabama this year.